sweater too. Look at that. No, show them. Yes.
www.shopyang2020.com. But Mr. Yang, I was at your Hanover Town Hall event about a month ago, and just a quick disclaimer, this could be a little bit long, but I'll get this as short as possible because this is the best way that I can get my message out to people. But, and I think this would encapsulate what we're kind of all thinking. So, Mr. Yang, there has not been a poll in an early state released in 47 days. Tom Perez, the chairman of the DNC, just rejected your request for the DNC to conduct and release more early state polls, essentially cutting off a vital pathway to the January debate. On Perez's Twitter biography, he writes, and I quote, likes the Buffalo Bills, the Democrats, and fighting for the little guy, though not in that order. Well, apparently he doesn't like fighting for the little guy who has over 400,000 donors, including some here right in New Hampshire, which would, you look at that, is an early state. So, to the people in the room, we have a chance to outraise Elizabeth Warren in the fourth quarter. And I'm going to look towards kind of the biggest camera in the room, but if there's someone from the DNC watching, oh shoot, where am I? If there's someone from the DNC watching, look at the crowd. We've crammed over 100 people into a room built for 30. There are people watching from out the door. Poll the people is my point. I cannot even vote in the 2020 general election, but I'm the most passionate about this than anything I have in a long time.
Hold the big, give me a high five, man.
So Tom Perez, fight for the little guy, fight for all the little guys in this room, fight for the American people, poll the people. Poll the people.
Poll the people.
We're not going to get much help in this process. So that to the people over 18 years old, keep phone banking, keep canvassing, keep yanging people, keep making America think harder, because we all know it's not left, it's not right, it's forward. And I am a part of the Yang Gang because I'm scared of the future in America. And in my age group, I am not alone. So Mr. Yang, do you have any thoughts on the issue?
You're making me feel better about the future, Ellis, just by being so passionate and articulate and that's awesome leadership on your part. I believe we're going to get the polls we need in the right time frame, and I'll be on that debate stage in January. What is the number one criteria for Democratic voters for the nominee? Beating Donald Trump, that's right. And a poll right here in New Hampshire said that 10% of Donald Trump voters would support me over Donald Trump in the general election. Another poll said that 18% of college Republicans would choose me over Trump. Unlike any of the other candidates in the field, I am drawing in disaffected Trump voters, libertarians, and independents, as well as Democrats and progressives. I am the best candidate to take Donald Trump on and beat him. That's why as soon as they poll New Hampshire and Iowa, we'll see that we're well above the DNC's threshold. And I will say, I'm very confident we're going to make the debate stage. We've actually offered to the DNC to pay for the polls because they were complaining about cost, and I was like, we'll pay for it. So we'll make that debate stage in January, but more importantly, this campaign is going to keep growing and growing because we are talking about the issues that Americans care about and the problems that we see around us every day. Really, Ellis, man, you really are an inspiration to me. Like, thank you so much. And he's also a poster child for the reason why I believe we should lower the voting age to 16. And hear me out on this. Some of you are like, that seems aggressive. But 16-year-olds can pay taxes. If you had 16-year-olds being able to vote, it would transform every high school in the country into a political hotbed instead of something that's like, oh, we don't talk about it. No, you can actually vote. Studies have shown that the earlier your first vote is, the more likely you are to vote throughout your life. And frankly, you're going to be here longer. You should have a say in what's going on. The main counter-argument to this is that 16-year-olds are too immature and ill-informed to vote. And I think Ellis just proved that to be nonsense. Am I right? Thank you, brother. Let's wait it out for you.
Less than $1 million to the $3 million quarter four fundraising goal, so keep donating. We got to make it.
Thank you, brother.